It's time to cook with Susan Beck, and today we are going to make peach yogurt in this Cuisinart ice cream maker. Now, I have made a few other videos using this ice cream maker. I've made homemade ice cream, I've made some strawberry daiquiris, and you can see all those videos in my links below. Make it easy for you to find them. All right, this Cuisinart ice cream maker comes with this cover. It comes with the blade. It comes with this bowl that's very cold right now because it's been in my freezer overnight. You need to chill it for at least 2 hours. Want it good and solid. There's a layer of liquid in there, and if you can hear that sloshing around, it is not ready to make ice cream. And then we have the base. Now I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to go stick this base back out into the freezer. I want this super cold, and I have a little prep work to do with my peaches and my yogurt and a little bit of sugar before we're ready to fill the Cuisinart ice cream maker. We'll set these pieces to the ice cream maker off to the side for a moment because we're going to use a food processor. A blender would work as well, an emulsion blender, whatever you have would be fine. We're going to chop our peaches. First, we want to drain those peaches and get rid of any juice on them. All right, as I drain these, I'm going to put the peaches into my food processor with the metal blade. Drain the rest of these here. Now we want to reserve a half a cup of juice, which I'm looking at this can, and boy, the peaches are really packed in there, and I don't really have a ton of juice. I'm going to be lucky to have a half a cup of juice. So, looks like this can would have been just fine using all of it. I'm not going to put that juice in there yet though. First, we're going to put our food processor lid on, and I'm just going to pulse these to chop the peaches a bit. I don't mind a few chunks, but I don't want them in those big slices either. Into there then goes 1/3 cup of sugar. And that could be optional, I think, based on what kind of yogurt you use. Now, I am using my homemade yogurt that I make in my yogurt maker. More videos you can check out in my description below this video. And I make this in a yogurt maker, but I also have a video on how to make homemade yogurt in a crock pot. My yogurt is unsweetened, so I am going to put that 1/3 cup of sugar in because I think we'd find it a little bit bland. At least not very ice cream-like without that sweetness. So we're going to mix that together. And then into there we need that half cup of juice from the peaches. Oops. All right, just a little bit of liquid. Now, this is all going to go into the ice cream maker. So I'm back from the freezer with that base. We're going to set that right on here. Should fit into the little grooves nicely. And then onto there, we'll put our blade. Now, the blade is that part down here, and the ring goes on the top. And this fits on, so just turn it until it snaps into place. There's a button on the front that we'll use to turn this on. And then we're going to pour it in. I moved this into a liquid measuring cup, and it's a little easier to make sure that all our peach yogurt mix goes down into the mixer. Take that metal blade out of there and get the last of this. Our ice cream is underway. Frozen peach yogurt in 25 to 30 minutes. Oh, look, this is setting up very, very well. All right, we'll turn that off. It's been just about 30 minutes, and I can see from looking in the top, as I showed you, that this has set up really, really well. So we're just going to clean off this blade here. It's time to give this a taste. I'm going to scoop some of this into these pretty little bowls here. It's so white. It's refreshing. It's just got those little pieces of peach in there. And I think what I like most about it, it's not very sweet. I used that homemade yogurt, which is made with no sugar at all. where if you make it with the store-bought yogurt, take note of how much the package says there is of sugar in that. And maybe you don't even need to add the 1/3 cup sugar to it. Or maybe you would like it a little sweeter. It's really up to you. Make adjustments as you go. But this is very, very refreshing on this humid day. Bowl, you do not want to store this in the freezer with the ice cream in it. So we're going to move this all out and save all of that. This is really great. Reminds me a little bit of the lemon sorbet I had because it's fruity. But the lemon sorbet, if you look that recipe up on my YouTube channel, is a little more like an icy concoction compared to this, which is definitely a delicious frozen yogurt. Be sure to subscribe to Time to Cook with Susan Beck for more great recipes using the Cuisinart ice cream maker, as well as many, many other recipes and kitchen tips. And it is time. Oh my, we're having a big thunderstorm. Do you hear that?